I've picked back up here after the cattle section to look at some of the other livestock questions. One of the changes from past years is that we're no longer going to be asking sheep and lamb inventory or goat and kid inventory. So if we say yes, then it just goes on to the next page. If we don't have any goats or kids, then it will go through the screening questions as we normally have. But if I said yes to any one of these questions, I will not be asked about any goats or kids. The horse and pony section hasn't really changed much in the last few years. Let's say that they have 2 horses, but they don't have any donkeys, but then they do have both of those owned. Will this operation or anyone be having labor? Well, for somebody that has as big an operation as they have, they're going to, let's say, have 2 people helping them out. The market value questions have been simplified from previous years so that you can provide a value estimate for the total market value of all land and buildings operated, not just what was owned, what was rented in, or what was rented out. Now you'll notice in the little calculator here that the DK is grayed out. So you're not going to be able to put a don't know in that cell. If the operator doesn't know the market value or refuses to provide that information, then you can just leave that blank. And then on the next page, they are asking for the value per acre for the cropland and the permanent pasture. We could put in some numbers here. Or again, if the operator refuses, we can just leave those questions blank. The sales categories were condensed last year because of the number of categories was just getting way too big. You'll notice here that $0 used to be its own category. Now 0 to 999 is all one. For an operation this size, I'm going to say that they are making $250,000 to $500,000. If we had said it was under $1,000, it's going to open up the point table for us. I can show you that in a separate example. We're going to say that this is a grain operator since he's got more grains than he does cattle. And then we go on to the technology use questions.